alert, red alert, red alert, calling all ambitious SME sales and marketing professionals. Your undivided attention is urgently required to focus on latest news of Malaysian Meals on Wheels Enterprises is improving faster than ever. True? No joking? The contents of this bulletin does affect us for the fact that business recovery and expansion will in the long run our economic lives. Yes, even so, as SMEs business people our job as salesperson would affect us one way or another as since in good times, we can maintain our job or professionals well. Believable? You bet, it is. Before drilling deep into core of this week's exciting newsletter, let's pause for a moment and glance over the key issues of this news. Shall we? Thanks. For starters, there are many reasons why Meals on Wheel are improving beyond expectations. Basically it is do operator do not have to fork out high shop rental. To do such business using second-hand truck head with a built-in kitchen there is a need for just 1 or 2 people to operate. Believe me there is still room for improvements as such business can drive to any area with more customer traffic. Moreover, there are more convenient locations provided, whereby food trucks had been receiving good support from the public. That said, let's dive further into details of this newsletter. Okay, here goes. Breaking news. Food truck biz picking up speed. Petaling Jaya. With shop rental prices going through the roof, some business owners have decided to forego the 4 walls and venture into the Meals on Wheels business. Malaysian Food Truck Association Chairman Datuk Mohamad Zaini MD Taha said a second-hand truck head with a built-in kitchen would cost around RM30,000, less than 1/3 the RM100,000's initial cost of starting business in a shop lot. When you rent a shop for around RM4,000 to RM6,000, the costs don't stop there. There are renovation, electrical, tableware and other costs. But when you buy a second-hand truck head, under certain financing schemes, it would cost about RM500 per month. Shops also require more manpower compared with food trucks, which can be operated by just 1 or 2 people, he said in an interview. Mohamad Zaini said, sales could reach up to RM3,000 a day, depending on the menu and the location, and you can always drive to an area with more customer traffic. With a food truck, the business can go anywhere. If there are no customers at one location, the food truck can always move to a more popular place to generate business. Despite the growing industry, Mohamad Zaini said local authorities had yet to have specific licensing for food truck businesses. I implore local authorities to provide us with a license specifically for food trucks. Because now, we are under the mobile business license, which does not suit us, he said, adding that a food truck remain in one place. We hope they can provide us with an affordable food truck business license, he said. He also urged local authorities to gazette more locations for food trucks to conduct their business, as now there were fewer than 10 locations in most states. Some of the gazetted locations are not hotspots with many customers. If there are more locations, then we can move around within the same zone. We don't want to disturb traffic and take up parking spaces, so we really hope that more locations can be gazetted, he said. Johor Darul Taksim Mobile Truck Entrepreneur Association Committee member Fauzi Ramza said due to its low rent, food trucks were also a startup platform for budding young entrepreneurs before they go on to rent or own their own restaurants. There are a few food truck owners who are now able to own or rent a restaurant after 2 or 3 years in the business. They usually earn around RM500 on a weekday and double the amount on a weekend, he added. Current hotspots for food trucks include Tapak Urban Jalan Ampang, Kuala Lumpur, Tapak Urban Petaling Jaya, Drawbridge Kuala Terengganu and Johor Plaza, Angsana, and Tapak Food Truck Debrau in Johor Bahru. Kuala Lumpur Food Truck Entrepreneur Association President Muhammad Aslan Abbas said entrepreneurs were attracted by the flexibility and low startup capital of the industry. The startup capital is low and they can also opt to rent trucks for around RM1,500 to RM2,500 monthly, depending on the design and facilities. If the location is not suitable, then they can try elsewhere. It's the flexibility it provides to owners and accessibility for the target market that makes it appealing, he said. He added that food trucks had been receiving good support from the public as they were bringing customers into premises that provide cleaner surroundings and showcase a healthier image of street food sellers, in line with the Kuala Lumpur City Hall's transformational program for hawkers. Muhammad Aslan also said currently, there were around 200 pit stops around the capital city that his association was handling and which could accommodate between 3 and 10 food trucks. Truly within these last few paragraphs we are well exposed with issues regarding the operations of selling and cooking food in a truck. In truth, this specific newsletter reminds us that business on wheels is yet another feasible business that can help small entrepreneurs to be small restaurant owners. Period. All in all, to recap, there are many causes why meals served through mobile kitchens is improving beyond our expectations. In essence, it's because operators don't have to shell out high shop rents. Moreover, to do such business, operators can also operate used truck head with built-in kitchen. It only requires 1 or 2 people to operate. Be reminded again, there is still room for improvements as small business like this can break into any area with more customer traffic. In addition, the authorities are willing to provide more convenient locations for such food trucks so that their business would be well supported by the public. Get my drift? You bet. In the end, we must ask ourselves, how does this news item affect us? To answer your question objectively, the reply is we should find ways and means to make such enterprises to succeed well. When the economy improves, we as SMEs can succeed in one way or another. True or not? As a passing gift to you, here is a famous quote by Melissa Bean. She is an American politician who served as the U.S. representative for Illinois' 8th Congressional District. She says, "Small businesses are the economic drivers of our country, providing the stimulus our communities need." End of newsletter. Source: extracted and modified from Open Printed Media. P.S. Come to think of it, we know if it is a lengthy SMEs newsletter, yet we want to congratulate you for watching and reading this bulletin completely. Needless to say, since you have fully read this news, therefore, you now deserve more forthcoming weekly free bonus of chapters of the book How to Handle All Kind of Sales Objection. Additionally, we are eager to know which part of this sales and marketing SMEs newsletter you learned most. Your feedbacks are critical so that we can help each other grow effectively. Lest you forget, these sharing will continue in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course in our author, trainer, and consultant's email, josephsfn@gmail.com, upon request. Alright, thank you. We hope to meet you next week. Goodbye and best wishes. From me, yours truly, Madam Sophia, the virtual presenter for CTM Joseph 21. July 2022.